Guys, we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is December 8th, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Look at this title. Look at this title. The sleeping giant leader has announced that he will send US taxpayer money to help rebuild the new Syria, calling it an excellent opportunity. Oh man, it never ends. It never ends with the checkbook and all this money. I told you we were going to get involved. I told you we were going to get involved. And the checkbook is now open. Wow. Wow. Here we go, guys. The sleeping giant leader has pledged to send humanitarian aid to Syria. There's a lot more information coming out. Just in, the sleeping giant military, they're dropping the hammer right now. They're striking ISIS. They have hit 75 targets so far. They are dropping the hammer. They are literally dropping the hammer right now. Wow. And I just posted a video not too long ago. Donald said not to intervene, to let it go. Joe said, time to rebuild without Hassan. All right, so we're gonna get to all this here, guys. This is a headache. Wow. Man, this hurts. I mean, what in the world is a sleeping giant doing? Really, sleeping giant, you're gonna stick your nose in this, and now you're gonna send more ching ching this time to, oh man. Well, there you go, guys. We never had a sleeping giant leader. All we had is a wall hawk, and I've been telling you, the wall hawks are back. And yep, Joe has 41 days left, or 42 days left. Guys, for those of you that want to help and contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. And for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Guys, when you send us letters, like when it comes to, like, you know, the nice holiday gift cards, make sure you leave your number or an email, so that way I could call you and, you know, just, you know, speak to you and just, you know, to say thank you and for the kind words and the letters. Again, you know, I just feel like, you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, I just feel like I want to communicate with many of my supporters, but again, the letters, there's no return address or no number. And I can understand some people want to remain anonymous. For those that want to remain anonymous, thank you for all your support and the kind letters. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see what's going on here, guys. That's all I gotta say. We at it again. So we're gonna build this region, but what about Florida, North Carolina? Like I said, I'm still waiting for my check for the damage of my house. We got hit by Hurricane Milton. We still waiting. With a new constitution, a new gov that serves all Syrians, and this process will be determined by Syrian people themselves. The sleeping giant will do whatever we can to support them. Oh my goodness, man. That is not a 51st state, man. Including through all these goodies to help restore that region after more than a decade of biblical war and a generation brutality by that person's family. So how much are we talking about here? Unbelievable. You wouldn't believe the comments I'm reading. People are furious. They are not pleased. They are not pleased. He goes on to say that Assad friends are in shambles. For years, the main backers of Assad have been Persia, Hezbollah, and the Bear. Over the last week, their support collapsed. All three of them. All three of them are far weaker today than they were when I took the office. Stop here. What if these lands left on purpose and got all those enemies to round them up, and the Bear would drop the hammer on them? I'm just saying, don't celebrate yet. Don't celebrate yet. We have more breaking news. He goes on to say that this is the best opportunity for Syrians to forge their own future. It's also an opportunity for a more secure and prosperous Mideast. It would be a waste of this historic opportunity if one tyrant were toppled, only to see a new one rise up in its place. It's now incumbent upon all the opposition groups to seek a role in Gulf Syria, to demonstrate their commitment to the right of all Syrians, the rule of law, and the protection of religious and ethnic minorities. All right. So we're going to get to more of that news, but I want to bring this one up really quick. Ukraine said, Vladimir can't handle two fronts. Assad proves it. Ukraine, what are you talking about? You can't beat the Bear one-on-one. You need the entire NATO members. See, that's the hypocrisy right there. That is the hypocrisy right there. Ukraine can't even defeat the Bear one-on-one. They need the world. Ukraine Foreign Ministry slammed the Bear after Assad fled Damascus. Ukraine's foreign minister said, Vladimir regime is overstretched, abandoning allies to fuel its failing war in Ukraine. Again, I wouldn't celebrate yet. Once Assad's biggest backer, the Bear is now in retreat, evacuating warship from Tartus and claiming equipment from this airbase as these group tighten control. War bloggers warn Moscow entire Mideast influence is crumbling. Again, I wouldn't celebrate yet. I wouldn't celebrate yet. We have more breaking news updates. Zelensky said 43,000 Ukrainian soldiers gone in a biblical war. Man, stop lying, man. Stop your baloney Pinocchio nose. 43,000 in almost 3 years. You only lost 43,000. You had to get people from the senior homes to put on the camouflage. And now, again, you have to drop the age to 18 because you are short when it comes to men putting on camouflage. Come on, stop it. 43,000 gone. Stop it. Stop it. I guess he forgot to add another zero. It's up there in 400,000. This number makes King David look bad. And King David was a mighty warrior. I mean, he was mighty warrior taking down Goliath and all that. You mean to tell me Zelensky is much better than King David? Stop it. Stop it. This is all baloney lies. In a rare admission, Zelensky revealed that 43,000 soldiers had been out since the Bear invasion, with 370,000 more injured, including repeat injury. He also claimed that 198,000 of the Bear soldiers had passed, with 550,000 wounded. Then why is it that the bear is not lowering their age when it comes to military men, but you guys are? Something's going on here. It just doesn't make any sense. And he's coming to this country and he's saying that we need your sons and daughters. You don't need our sons and daughters if you only lost 43,000. You should have at least a good over 1 million soldiers. The numbers follow Donald's recent post, estimated 400,000 Ukrainian and 600,000 of the bear. No, those numbers are wrong. They're giving Donald the wrong numbers. Now, guys, the bear, the last time they put out the numbers was a couple of months ago. They say that 120 losses and injured. Because all they do is they drop their Zircon and those cruise missiles. They have bombers just dropping bombs in certain infrastructure. So again, a lot of these stuff, got to be careful. These numbers are coming out from Western media, and I really don't trust their stuff. Zelensky stressed the need for an enduring peace backed by international guarantees during talks with Donald and Macron, amid ongoing heavy losses on both sides. They're feeding Donald the wrong info. They're feeding Donald the wrong info. See, look, this person here said, look. See what this person said? Seems that he's missing a zero somewhere. He's missing a zero. There's no way. 43. You lost 43,000 in almost 3 years. Meanwhile, we lost a whole bunch. One thing I tell you, there is a lot of liars. So many liars in these last days. Give me a second here, guys. Unbelievable. 43,000, making King David look bad. It's like people believe Joe got 81 million. VOTES. All right, let's see what's going on here. So the sleeping giant leader called the toppling of Syrian dictatorship a historic opportunity for Syrian people. He also warned about some risk posed by the uncertainties such as a resurgence of ISIS. Number 3, the sleeping giant plans to support Syria and its neighbors during its political transition. Now the leader, the sleeping giant leader, cheered the toppling of the leader and remarked on Sunday, but he warned about the uncertainty during the country's transition. It is a moment of historic opportunity for the long-suffering people of Syria to build a better future for their proud country, he said from the White House Roosevelt room. It's also a moment of risk and uncertainty as we turn to the question of what comes next. Now, the sleeping giant will work with our partners and the stakeholders in Syria to help them seize an opportunity to manage the risk. The sleeping giant will support. Here we go. Once again, open up the checkbooks. The sleeping giant will support Syrian neighbors, including Jordan, Iraq, Lebanon, and Holy Land, during the transition period and send senior officials to the region, Joe said. He also pledged to continue the mission against ISIS, which they are dropping a hammer right now, and to ensure the security of detonation facility in Syria that hold ISIS fighter. We're clear-eyed about the fact that ISIS will try to take advantage of the new vacuum to reestablish its capability and create a safe haven. We will not let that happen, Joe said. He added that the sleeping giant forces conducted a dozen precision airstrikes in Syria on Sunday, targeting ISIS camps and operatives. But he noted that it isn't just ISIS that poses a warning. Joe said the sleeping giant will stay vigilant, adding that some of the groups that took down the leader regime have their own records of bad, you know what, and human rights when it comes to, again, I'm going to skip certain words there. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, a lot of money is going to be sent to those regions. Give me a second here, guys. Sleeping Giant slams ISIS camps in Syria. The Sleeping Giant unleashed over 75 airstrike on ISIS camps in central Syria today, deploying B52s, F-15s, and A-10s to send a clear message: no regrouping allowed. You hear chickens in the background? That's my chickens laying eggs. I'm gonna have to move my stuff to another room, guys. I truly apologize about these chickens. And that's the one that lays blue eggs. So she lays the big blue eggs. And I have the other ones that lay like the brown eggs and the white eggs. Alright, so it says here the strike hit key leaders and camps without causing any bad, you know what. Alright, so General Michael said this: there should be no doubt. We will, whoops, I don't know what happened there. We will not allow ISIS to reconstitute and take advantage of the current situation in Syria. All organizations in Syria should know that we will hold them accountable if they partner with or support ISIS in any way. SETCOM made it clear. ISIS doesn't get to hit. We start on their operation. Wow. We have more information coming out. Guys, they're really dropping the hammer right now. They're really dropping the hammer. Those are nice birds right there. Those are nice birds. All right, so you have the news reports that the Holy Land defense officials are considering a major strike operation against, whoa, this time it's going to be in the southern, the Houthis in western Yemen. Following we talked about the ballistic being fired at the Holy Land in the last 48 hours. It seems like they're next. It seems like they're next. Now, both of the missiles were intercepted, but officials believe that the Holy Land needs to send a painful message. Boom, something big is about to go down. All right, so they done up there in the northern part. Now it's going to be the southern part. We ain't going to forget you guys. Wow. The Holy Land is not done. They are not done. See, someone said, and now the Holy Land moves in to begin the next phase of the Greater Holy Land project. No one, of course, could have seen this coming. Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. There was a 6.3 magnitude earthquake over not too far from Alaska, but then it was downgraded to 6.3. Once again, Sleeping Giant strike Syria. All right, B52s and all them were used. At the same time, the Sleeping Giant leader gives a warning message. Alright guys, so that's what's going on right now. This is a massive breaking news. Again, please share the video. Also, check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. What do you guys think? Should we get involved in this? Well, we actually will get involved. The checkbooks are back open. Mr. Johnson, we need that checkbook again. Johnson is like, man, how much? We need $50 billion. Like Dr. Evil. $50 billion. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.